One 150-meter longliner works alone at sea, targeting only giant swordfish with circle hook longlines.
Every connection is guarded and checked, because swordfish power can expose any weak link.
Bait is rigged cleanly, and hook guards stay on until the last safe moment. Tools are staged to control a billfish safely, keeping hands away from the sword and the hook.
The hauler is tuned for steady tension, preventing sudden shocks when a swordfish loads the line. Paper navigation guides the set toward deep water, where swordfish travel under low light. Clean spacing prevents tangles, keeping the longline efficient over the best swordfish water. Chafe protection matters, because swordfish runs can rub leaders hard under tension.
The longliner runs alone, carrying heavy leaders built for one fast, powerful fish.
The set begins quietly, with guards on until each hook leaves the deck.
In darker water, a giant swordfish moves with slow confidence and sudden potential.
The bill and eye fill the frame, built for speed and precision in open water.
A single turn shows power stored in the tail, even when movement looks calm.
In low visibility, the swordfish stays quiet until scent and motion suggest an easy strike.
The first buoy marks the line as the gear descends into deeper swordfish water.
A guarded point becomes a fishing hook for seconds, then disappears into dark water.
The longline sinks steadily, placing bait where swordfish patrol without noise.
The set finishes under deck lights, and the ocean remains empty beyond the rails.
The buoy waits, while bait below sends scent into the dark water column.
The main line climbs back to the deck, and each hook is made safe again immediately.
Scuff marks suggest contact, the first hint that a swordfish may be on the line.
A giant swordfish, Xiphias gladius, angles in, then commits with one fast strike. Hook and mouth proof shows a clean corner set, keeping the fight controlled and predictable.
The rope tightens and the sea stirs, signaling a fast fish rising toward daylight.
The swordfish breaks the surface, turning steady pull into sharp, dangerous motion.
Hook and mouth proof holds at the rail while the bill is kept safely off the deck line.
Control lines keep the fish close and the bill pointed away from legs and hands.
The swordfish jumps beside the hull, a burst of power that tests every knot and crimp.
On deck, the bill is controlled first, turning a dangerous animal into a manageable load.
The hook comes free, and a guard snaps on before anyone step into the working lane.
A fast measurement captures size before the deck is cleared for the next leader. The fish is stowed intact on ice, preserving quality while the haul continues.
Water restores traction, because a clean deck is a safer deck during heavy hauling.
Another swordfish jumps, showing speed and panic as it nears the surface.
Hook and mouth proof confirms another clean set, reducing risk of deep hooking and chaos.
Control lines and padded poles keep the bill from swinging into the crew's working space.
Deal is made safe immediately, keeping the deck disciplined and injury-free.
The catch is iced intact, and the crew returns to the hauling lane without delay.
Damaged leader sections are replaced immediately, because abrasion can end a fight instantly.
A swordfish shadows the bait, measuring the moment before a rapid commitment.
A subtle tremor travels up the line, and the crew reads it as a live fish below.
The fish explodes upward in a jump, turning the surface into white spray for a second.
Hook-and-mouth proof confirms the fish is safely set, supporting a controlled landing plan. The crew prioritizes bill control, keeping the deck safe while the fish settles. The hook is removed cleanly and made safe, preventing accidents during the next steps.
Quick notes capture size and condition before the fish is moved off the working lane.
The fish is iced intact, and the deck clears to continue hauling without congestion. Guarded hooks and clear snap zones keep hauling controlled on a wet, moving deck. Under load, the swordfish pivots and tries to run, translating speed into pulling force. A high breach shows pure speed, then the fish falls back and drags the line hard again.
Hook-and-mouth proof remains visible, confirming the safest possible set for handling.
The bill is pinned and the tail is secured, preventing sudden swings on steel deck.
Steel is secured again, keeping the deck safe for measurement and stowage. Measurement is recorded quickly because the safest deck stays uncluttered and fast.
The fish disappears into ice, and the crew returns to the longline rhythm.
Fatigue builds, but spacing and guarded hooks keep the work disciplined and safe.
The rope angle softens, signaling the end buoy and the final stretch of hauling.
The end buoy comes aboard, confirming the full longline is recovered and accounted for.
Waterproof notes finalize counts, keeping the trip record clear and verifiable. Paper navigation continues, keeping the vessel steady while the catch is secured below deck. A brief round of high fives marks a clean swordfish haul, then discipline returns immediately. Onshore, receiving lanes are staged for swordfish under clean, controlled handling. Sealed containers move by forklift, keeping the transfer smooth and traceable.
Weights and seals are verified, accepting the lot into the facility's chain.
Lot codes connect product to each step, keeping records consistent from start to finish. Sanitation starts immediately, stabilizing the environment before processing begins. Cold air and clean lanes keep temperature stable while the line prepares to run.
Processing is shown as clean technique, keeping the focus on control and hygiene.
Portions move in neat spacing, keeping throughput predictable and easy to audit. Trimming standardizes portions, balancing yield and consistency with careful hands.
Quality checks confirm portion size and handling consistency before packaging begins.
Vacuum seals reduce air contact, stabilizing product for cold storage and transport.
Cartons close and tape down, turning portions into stable shipping units. Pallets are built tight and square, preventing shift through every forklift turn. Wrap tension is checked because small failures can become big losses in transit. Cold holding protects packaged product while shipping steps line up in sequence.
A refrigerated trailer is positioned, ready to carry sealed cartons under cold control.
Pallets slide into the reefer and slide into the reefer and lock down, preventing shift during road vibration.
A door seal is applied and documented, creating chain of custody for the cold shipment. Signatures close the transfer record, linking product to its sealed refrigerated trailer.
After the run, the line returns to baseline cleanliness, ready for the next controlled batch. In cold storage, pallets are staged carefully to keep cartons undamaged and temperatures stable. A pick sheet guides staging, keeping inventory accurate without relying on visible screens.
Final checks confer integrity, preventing small failures during cold chain travel.
Sealed doors and cold air show the final safeguard, temperature control that never relaxes.
The warehouse stays quiet, and cold storage holds the product steady for distribution.
Checklists capture time and handling confirmations, keeping the lot traceable through every step. When the line resets to clean, the process stays repeatable for the next day. Cold staging holds temperature steady while shipments cycle through scheduled routes. And the shore workflow ends quietly, with product sealed and ready for cold chain transfer. Frost builds in the freezer as cartons drop to storage temperature under strict timing. Pallets rest in cold racks, and careful driving prevents impacts that could break seals. Cold pallets load quickly and lock down, protecting product through vibration and transit.
Seals and documents are verified again, keeping the cold chain intact to the final handoff.
In the kitchen, swordfish portions are prepared with simple seasoning and clean technique.
A controlled sear builds texture, using timing rather than force to finish the steak. A short rest stabilizes moisture, keeping the final bite consistent and clean. The plate stays minimal, letting the portion remain the focus of the final reveal.
Approval shows in quiet nods, replacing ocean tension with a calm finish.
The final reactions are quiet and certain, reflecting disciplined handling from sea to table.
Cleanup resets the kitchen to baseline, mirroring the same discipline used on deck.
The shore work ends without noise, while cold storage continues beyond the camera.
Back on the 150-meter vessel, guarded hooks and tidy tubs show the deck returning to order.
Hooks are rinsed, inspected, and guarded again, preparing the system for the next trip. Pencil and paper finalize the record, keeping counts and handling notes simple and verifiable.
The longliner sits quiet at dusk, and the water reflects steady light without urgency.
A final set of high fives marks the completed chain from open ocean to shore without breaking routine.
The sea lies calm at dusk, and the horizon holds steady as the story ends without noise.